My name is Jane Kenny. I'm a senior here at Sacred Heart, and I'm an English major with a concentration in writing. First and foremost, I'm the president of the choir program, which I'm very, very proud of. I'm also on the executive board for To Write Love on Our Arms, which is a club about mental health awareness. And then going back to choir, I actually am the president of the Four Heart Harmony Choir, and I'm a Shoe Love Soprano 1 section leader, so I'm very busy. I started noticing issues in my mental health, I think, around early high school. I know that they definitely started to evolve earlier than that, and I didn't really know what it was. I thought it was, just, a feeling of sadness and that it was normal, but as soon as I got to high school, I noticed it really wasn't normal to feel so sad every single day and to really want to feel like, you don't belong here. People would be better off without you kind of thing. But I didn't actually take action on it until I got to college. So it was a really long period of time of just feeling depressed and anxious and, self-harm, all that kind of stuff. So it just kind of ate me up until I just couldn't take it anymore. I had to do something about it. I first started seeking help, I want to say, sophomore into junior year of college, because my doctor had actually noticed my blood pressure rising a lot, and I would have panic attacks before doctor's appointments because I knew that my blood pressure would go up. And we eventually both found out it was from my anxiety. I was clinically diagnosed with anxiety around junior year of college, probably in the beginning of the school year, so maybe around August, September. And that's when I had just gotten on my first set of pills, and I've been on a couple different kinds since then, and I take multiple different kinds just to get me going for the day, so I'm good and level-headed. I think Sacred Heart can break the stigma of mental illness simply by, maybe even making courses or colloquias to educate those who don't really know a lot about it. We do have a club here called To Write Love on Our Arms, and it's basically a mental health awareness club. We fundraise to help those who don't have the funds to get whatever they need, like medication, therapy, what have you. And it's a really great organization. I'm part of it, and I think that might be a huge step in the right direction to kind of shine light on those aspects of Sacred Heart. Like, you could use the lectures, the colloquias, the clubs, just to make the student body more aware that there is a problem on campus, and even though it might not be shown in the light every single day, it's because people are hiding it and they're afraid to talk about it. But we want to show people it's not that bad to talk about it. I'm doing it like freely and openly because I know that there are people in this university that struggle with the exact same thing, and they need to know that there are people like them who struggle day to day with the same things. So I think Sacred Heart could definitely, use what they already have to educate people. To anyone who's struggling with mental illness or who's not really aware of mental illness, I would definitely say that it's 100% real and it's 100% okay. A lot of people think that it's not. A lot of people think that it's embarrassing, and maybe a lot of people who are in denial about the existence of mental illness, they need to open their eyes and really look at the world and who is around them, because the person sitting next to you in class could be struggling with a very severe form of mental illness and you can never know. It's a silent disease, and a lot of people are so afraid to talk about it because of the fact that so many people are in denial of it still. And I say that, those who are struggling with it, just please find help, If you just sit there silently for the rest of your life and you don't get help, it's just gonna get worse and worse and worse. I went several years without getting help, and I hit rock bottom real fast, and I started doing things I never thought that I would do. I turned into someone who I was not proud of, and it really, really takes control of your life, and you no longer have control of yourself. Your mental illness does, and your mental illness begins to define you. And that's what it should never do. It should never define you, and you should be able to control what happens to yourself, what you do to yourself, and what you put forth into the world.